Morning, good afternoon, viewers at home. Today we are going to be having a presentation on the topic called algorithm. This topic is in further mathematics, and I have some of my students which have been grouped into various groups to give us the algorithm on how to make those things. When you talk about algorithm, just a step by step breakdown on how you make something. You write it down, you let people know how to make that thing. So today we have different groups. We have the paper mache group that will be giving us their own presentation. We have the algorithm we have those that are doing remote control car. We have the one dealing with computer group, and lastly tailoring group. But first group that will be presenting to us today is no other group than the paper mache group. Please a round of applause
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the paper mache and we are here to present the algorithm on how to do the paper mache. Now, first of all, we'll talk about the materials needed, which are newspaper. And before that, we'll talk about how there are styles of making paper mache. Styles of making paper mache differ in different countries because there are different styles of making paper mache because there's Nigerian style, there's Canadian style, there's different styles of making paper mache. Right now we're talking about the Nigerian style of making paper mache. So first of all, the materials needed. The first material that is needed is newspaper or other Snapchat. Then we have flour, which is optional because it can be replaced with starch. Then we have water, we have starch, we have oil, we have a mixing bowl, and we have a base form. And we have another thing that is optional are paints, brushes, and other decorative materials. So as to be able to decorate when the material is dry, when the paper material is dry, so that you can be able to paint and decorate the material. So let's talk about the algorithm step by step. First of all, we have to tear the paper. We have to tear the old newspapers or paper scraps into small pieces. Mostly like something like 1 or 2 inches. We have to tear the paper, old newspapers or paper into small pieces. Then we have to make the paste. Then which involves the use of starch. Since we are talking about Nigerian style of making paper mache, we'll be talking about we using starch, which is common in Nigerian households. So we mix starch with water in a bowl to create a smooth paste. The consistency should be similar to that of pancake pizza. No pancake pizza, we want to make pancakes pizza. So the consistency of the paste must be similar to it. Then to create starch, you have to dissolve 2 to 3 tablespoons of dry starch into small amounts of cold water. Then add this mixture to about 1 liter of boiling water, stirring constantly until it's thickened down that the desired consistency. Which means you have to pick your desired consistency, whether you want it to be strong, or whether you want it to be light, or whether you want it to really have strength so that you can see it's not choice, you can choose anything. So you have to choose your base form. People can choose balloons, you can choose cups, you can choose buckets, you can choose anything you want to make out of your paper. Then you have to rub your base with oil. Since you're talking about the Nigerian style of making paper mache now, you have to rub the base of what you want to make. You have to rub it with oil so as to make it easier to remove it after it's dried. After the paper mache is dried. So that I can remove it easily so that I won't go to the problem so as to don't destroy it after it's dried. Then we apply the paper after the oil is rubbed on the face. And I remember it's little oil, it's minimal oil that you rub on the face of your head or the face of. Then we apply paper. You have to dip some pieces into the starch again so as you have to make it overlap each other. Then you have to place it on the base form. Then we have to apply the coated paper pieces onto the base form, as I said before. smooth out any wrinkles of hair bubbles. So we have to like smoothing it so that it can be smooth, so that one side will not be looking bigger than another, so that it can all be smooth. Then we have to continue layering the paper pieces, overlapping them slightly to ensure full coverage. You know, when you're doing your paper mache, you have to like make sure that there are no spaces and like everything is covered so that it will not break and anything. Then we apply 3 to 4 layers for each touch. So as I said, it's your preference whether I want it to be strong, whether I want it to be light, whether I want it to be thin, it's your preference. Then we'll allow it to dry. The next part is drying. Allow the paper mache to dry for this may take like 24 to 48 hours depending on the age. Then finishing touches. After it's dry, you have to like put finishing touches on it up to dry. Then you have to like you can paint it, you can do anything you want to and like make your paper mache and paint it. Then additional tips, we have some additional tips for people that are making paper mache. I want to know for the first time. For strength, to add more layers of paper to have strength. For smooth finish, you have to like sound like the layer so that it can be really smooth, you know, all of it must be covered and everything. For decoration, you can paint on it, you can do anything like when it's after it's dry. So now I'm going to mention the name of the students in this group of paper mache. So first of all, my name is Akola Yoduadara and right here is my name is Jacob. God bless. Thank you for listening.
What a wonderful performance from the paper mache group. You've seen the presentation and I believe you've learned one or two things from what they've said. Well, at the end of this video, we'll be showing you the products they were able to make out of their algorithm for us to also call the other groups so that they can have their own presentation. So all group products will be shown at the end of this video. Don't forget, make sure you keep liking, sharing, and what you learn from whatever video you see on this platform. Wait for the next presenter, which will be our next group, and our next group is the group 2 members, and that is the algorithm on remote control car. You will definitely enjoy their presentation. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oge and I would like to present and my group members' name. Sorry, no,
Okay, thank you.
We are here to present our goal in which how to make a news controller. Materials to be used: one, carton, batteries, rotor, gum, wire, stop gun, and rubber band. Procedures: one, prepare base and layout. Two, make steering mechanism. Three, make bottle cover wheel, which can get from American bottle. Four, make electronic steering. Five, connect the power. Cautions. One, never allow the negative and positive part of the battery to touch the ground because this might spoil the battery. Reason is that one, to damage the battery. Two, and it also damage the connection circuit.
What a wonderful presentation from the remote control group. Well, I'll be calling another group, and this group, they actually worked on the computer. They are dealing with coding, that is how to do some coding on the system. So permit me to welcome the group 3, which are working on what? Coding, and I have them coming outside. Please, a round of applause and come.
Student class and my indispensable and indefatigable teacher, Mr. Adeji. So yeah, we are algorithm Avengers. So we are here to present to you and discuss on how algorithm of creating websites could be done. So before I proceed, I'm going to tell you that the computer is perhaps the greatest achievement of our technology of our time. So perhaps the greatest asset of computer is the capability to capture certain decision instructions. So now I'll proceed on my on points on how to create a website. First of all, you have to choose a website builder, e.g., like Wix, Space, Squarespace, Webby, and WordPress. So the next thing now you consider ease with the use of templates.
You have to select a web hosting service. This is where your website file will be stored. And options include Bluehost, SiteGround, and HostGator. You have to choose a template or theme. Most website builders offer pre-designed templates or select one that suits your site purpose and customize.
Add content, that is text, images, videos, and other media that you feel will make your website more interesting and engaging. Customize your design. Your website, you can add different designs, site layouts, and features to make your website more engaging. And you can also use drag and drop tools or coding skills if you don't have it.
Launch and publish. Click a button for your site to make your site available and accessible to the world.
Maintain and update. Regularly maintain your software site to keep it fresh and to also keep it safe. This is our project that we have. And to confirm what we have done, you can just log in on www.algorithmavengers.com. Thank you. Hey Joshua, and here with me I didn't do it well. God bless you as you go. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wow. What a wonderful presentation from this group. In fact, I've learned a lot from them. That means if you are there at home and you don't know how to create your website, you can definitely create your website. Now, lastly, we'll be going to the last group for this algorithm stage. And this last group is dealing with algorithm of how to make clothes. We are talking about the tailoring group. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage the tailoring group.
My fellow students and my respectable teacher. My name is Bola Anguria and we are from the sewing and or the tailoring group. We are here to present the algorithm on how to sew a knitted gown, a bow tie, a melter, and a handkerchief with a stitching design. First of all, if you want to the materials needed for your bow tie, you get your clothes, your elastic band, and your thread. So if you want to cut your bow tie, you can cut it with a desired measurement, or maybe you have a specific measurement, anyone you wish to do. So cut it by in a rectangular size, then turn it to the wrong side, sew it round. After you sew it round, then leave a small space in which you are going to be able to turn it out back to the right side and make sure all the edges are out. Then when all the edges after you are done with this, then you take a piece of the cloth materials. Just make sure a long tiny cloth of the materials, then use it, split the middle, hold it from the middle, then split the middle and use the materials to hold it, then stitch it together. Then you can put your elastic band from the side, you stitch it on the two sides. So this is how to make your bow tie. So to stitch it handkerchief, you get your normal materials, and your materials maybe any color that you want to use. Then you cut it into a desired shape or a measurement. Then you also need and now in this aspect we need a different type of thread or wool, not just the normal wool, because it's an embroidery thread. So they are in different colors, anyone you want to use. So you run your embroidery thread into your needle, then you take the edges. You first of all take the edges of your materials, then you fold it inside, then use your pin. You have to you also need a pin, then use your pin to pin it down, so in the process of sewing it won't be removing or it won't be scattering. So as you pull your needle, after you run your wool into the needle, then you pull it from the back, so the tacking that you made on the edge of the needle of the thread will not be showing at the front. You pull it from the back, then you bring it front, then you pull it back again, then so after you are going to be giving it a space, like the space it must not be too big, neither must it be too close to each other. Then as you are giving it the space, you are going to be pulling it out in a way that maybe like you wanted to tie it, then it now bring a type of a pattern. So that's for the edges. And for the main, maybe you want to design the clothes itself, you have to use a chain stitches for that. Then you also run your embroidery thread into your needle, then you pull it from the back to the front, so that all your tackings will be showing and it won't spoil your design. So when you pull it out, you pull it again, then with a desired space or measurement. It mustn't be too big, neither must it be too close. Then you pull it out, and you also pull it out in a, like maybe you want to tie it, then it also bring out, but it is actually different from the one of the edges. So this is how to make, then you continue like that till you get your pattern or your design. So this is how to make a stitches handkerchief. Thank you for listening, and my PMT. Thank you for watching.
Wow, that's the last group for today on this algorithm, and I want to believe you are learning. Well, I've given them time to go and finish up to do the practical of the algorithm. In the next view, you'll be seeing the product that was made by each group when they will be doing the presentation. Keep sharing, keep loving the video, and if you have any comments, any drop at the comment section. Here is the paper mache group, and they would like to tell us how they are able to come about each of their material.
Good afternoon, we are the paper mache and projects that we make for this. First of all, we have to spoon. According to the area algorithm, we make it by like smashing all the papers, like tearing all the papers, then adding starch, then molding it through the disc of etc. So this is the spoon that we made. This is a plate. This is a bowl, and this is another bowl. As you can see, this bowl is very thin because there are different layers on each bowl. And you can see that this plate is very thin, that which shows there are different ways of making mache. Because this bowl has two layers, this one has one, which causes the difference in the density and how quality. So yeah, we also have the spoon here. This spoon here is also a layer, and it also shows that it's very, see that it's very soft. And that's why we advise people to always use 2 or more layers when making paper mache. So this is 2 layers and this is 3 layers. See how thick this is. So this is what you can achieve when you use 3 layers. This is what you can achieve when you use 2 layers. And this is what you achieve when you use 1 layer. So once again, we are the paper mache team, and my name is Akala.
For today is here is the robotic group, and you can see what they've made. Here is their product, the remote control car. You can see the way it's controlling it. That's it. That's the product they are able to make from their algorithm. So let's go to another group whereby we'll see, you can see the car they made is able to what, move forward and also what, do a reverse motion. So let's go to the third group, which is group of tailoring. The tailoring group, and you can see these are their materials. They have the scissors, they have things that they've made, the bow tie, and you can see all these materials that will be needed in making any one of these. You can see your handkerchief, the handkerchief that was made by this group, and looking at them, they have some presentation they would like to also say. So here's the presenter for them.
Hey everyone. Yes, as we have said, we are going to the test. Now we are going to go to the practical aspects. Now for these stitches and catching for these chain stitches, it has already been made, but to show how it is done and to how it is done. So this omitted figure that is not done here, we are going to finish it. So to do it, this is the back, and this is where all the rough stitches are being tied. So it will show. That's why the front is so neat. So we are going to start from the back. So you have your, this is the embroidery thread. The embroidery thread is different from the ordinary kind of thread. So to start your stitches, you have to start from the back. You start from the back like this. It out. Then you put it back in the same place and measure a amount like a very small space, and you put the needle out again. Then you pick this where the needles comes from the right to the left, not from the left to the right, not like this, because if you do it like this, it's going to bring out the wrong pattern. So you do it like this and you pull it out. So it is going to start from this pattern, then you continue like that. So this is it starts from, and if you want to continue, you have to be putting it back in the hole that was made to cover it up. So it won't be leaving space. So that's how you continue doing it. As you have drawn, maybe you drawn a shape or you drew any letter, you continue. And make sure your wool does not tap with each other. Make sure the wool is not tackling with each other so it won't form a knot. So we continue that way. Continue that way with the pattern that I have drawn. And for your stopping, if you want to stop, there is also a way you stop so that your rough stitches won't be in the front. So now this is how to stop the stitches. You pull it back very close to the ending point like this, then you pull it out and then tack it. You tack it at the back. That's why all your rough tackings is at the back. It's not always at the front to make the front neat. So you tack it. So now for the edge stitches, to make the edge stitches, I have been making it round. This is the one that has not been made. You have to first use your pin, and if you are very professional, you might not use your pin. It depends on your type. So you fold it inside like this way. So after I fold it inside, you also bring your needle from the back to the front. So this way, you now put the needle back into the same spot. But make sure you don't remove it out. You now also do it like the way you did the chest stitches, but the pattern is going to be different. You put it in a time where you see the way the thing come out. So you continue like that and make sure that your folding does not remove. You can use pin, so you also start from it. You start doing it from the back, not from the front. And you continue like that until your desired space and measurement. So this is for the edgy stitches. You continue like that, measuring the space and all. So you don't, and you have to be careful. Do not reel a long bow so that it won't be tackling with each other together. As I have also said in the algorithm, this is the bow tie that has been made. See, this is it. You can use it on your suit, you can use it as a bow on your head, on your scarf, anyhow you want to use it. Now, this is the materials I'm going to use. You cut your materials into a rectangular side and you sew it from inside. This is a small space that was left out, turn it out. So you have to use your pin to pin it down so that it won't be showing. So from this space, this is all the materials that has been cut and has been cut out. So now to make the real bow tie as this one, and this you have to need the elastic band. So this is your elastic band. And here to make the flower like so, you have to pleat it. See, to bring out the color design. So you now take maybe a piece of material. It might be the actual piece of the material, it might not be the actual piece of the materials. Then you round it from the middle like this, and you take your needle. You make sure it is also pinning down the materials together for the band not to be shifting. So you put your needle from and make sure it is at the back so as that will not be showing. And make sure it is pressing, it's also pressing the materials down for the band that you use to hold it will not be showing. So this is your bow tie, and just take the elastic. You are only going to add the elastic side by side to make it like this one. So you can put it on your neck, you can put it on your scarf, anyhow you want it, any way you like it. So like a popcorn. So these are been the bow tie that was made. So you can hang it on your neck, you want to hang it, and you can also put it on your head. Put it on your head so it can make it I'm so this is guys. So Azara, turn around. Come back.
All right. So as you can see all that they've made from this group. So we're moving to the next group, which is the computer group. They gave us the algorithm. Let us see what they've been able to make. At the algorithm of those that did the coding, and they would like to show us what they've made and things they've done. So I would like the presenter to talk about the site, so you can log in into the site.
Good day, everybody. We are Algorithm Avengers, and we created a site to make shopping easy for everyone, both the buyers and the sellers, so that it won't make it a difficult situation for you to buy and sell any product you have. So basically, this site is used to sell and to buy any product of your choice, and one of our reliable source is this man you are looking at in the picture, Mr. Ayodeji Joshua, our further math teacher. So we made him a reliable source for you to confirm. And here we have a trousers for 10,000 naira, and we have other jewelries, wristwatches, shoes that you can get for a very cheap amount. So thank you. The site name for you to log in is algorithmavengers.com. Thank you. God bless you as you chop. Bye bye.